Is it time to rethink rentals? Let's talk about it today on the Centralina Realty podcast. Here's an important number. A quarter to a third of all homes sold last year were purchased by corporate investors and converted to rentals. Hey, I'm Jay White, and this is the Centralina Realty podcast, and let's talk about the rise of rentals in the real estate market. Now, is renting a bad thing? That's what we're going to think about today. So there has been an increasing demand for rentals over the last few years for a lot of reasons, but mostly a lack of housing supply. If you've been shopping for a home, you already know how challenging it's been to buy a home. A lot of buyers have been converted to rental, and so the demand for rental has risen, and it's led to one of the most interesting developments to me and a lot of us is new construction that's direct to rental. So they're building whole neighborhoods, new construction, and going directly to the lease. And then so you just rent. You can't buy the thing. You got to go rent it. So are there benefits of renting? Today we're going to talk about some benefits of renting, some of the challenges of renting, and then you can decide which is right for you. So first of all, let's talk about 3 benefits of renting: affordability, flexibility, and some of the amenities. Renting can be more affordable for you because maybe there's less money up front than, say, a big down payment for a house. Maybe your credit's not there yet for the mortgage. You need some time to get ready. Rentals can solve a lot of that affordability problem for you and buy you some time. There's greater flexibility with renting because you can move more easily if you need to. So, for example, maybe you have a new job that moves you into an area. You're not sure how long you're going to be there. Rather than being committed to a mortgage, you can go ahead and rent. Here's the thing, and I hear this a lot, that people don't want to rent because they say they're throwing money away. Well, if you buy a home and you have a mortgage, the first couple of years of that mortgage is mostly interest payments. So you're kind of throwing that money away anyway. Why be committed to it? You have you can rent, stay for a year, and leave, and you're not committed to it. So if flexibility is important to you, you might want to look at a rental. Another thing is the amenities, right? So maybe the neighborhoods you're looking in to buy don't have amenities, but a lot of rental neighborhoods now have pools, clubhouses, walking trails. There's a development going in right here in Statesville that they're building pickleball courts. I don't know much about pickleball, but I know a lot of people play it. And so they're building these amenities right into the neighborhoods. And so you can have access to some really nice amenities as a rental client. So there are challenges to renting. So I want to give you 3 of the challenges of renting, right? 1, a lack of control, some uncertainty, and maintenance. So when you rent, you don't own the property, and so there may be things you'd like to do to the house or the home that you can't do, so you don't have control. You're dependent on a property owner to do those things for you, so that can be a little bit of a challenge from renting. There's a certain amount of uncertainty. That sounds funny, doesn't it? A certain amount of uncertainty. There is some uncertainty in a rental market. So at the end of your lease, it may be that the rent goes up. If it's a short-term lease, that's more likely. In a long-term lease, you have a little more security. So there is some uncertainty involved in the rental process. And then maintenance. Renters generally aren't responsible for most of the maintenance on the property, but getting that maintenance done can be dependent on third parties that may or may not be as responsive as you would like. So some of the maintenance that goes on is a little challenging, so that can be a challenge from renting. The main point to take away today about rentals is this: every situation is unique. Your situation is yours, and we need to get together and see if renting might be the right answer for you. Reach out to us at centralinarealty.com. Let us know how we can help you, and I know that you'll be glad you did.
For any questions, you can visit us at centralinarealty.com, email us at centralinarealty@gmail.com, or give us a call at 704-838-6086. Thank you for listening to Centralina Realty, the podcast.